Welcome everybody. See that little guy? That is a ring-necked pheasant. Came all the way from China, late 1800s. And now is actually referred to as the common pheasant. So they changed his name. Hey everybody, my name's Alister. I'm your host, the Modern Modernist. So why are we talking about pheasants in a mid-century mod house? Well, like I said, his original name was a ring-necked pheasant. Then changed over time, because it's been here for so long, to the common pheasant, which, as you're about to see as we get into things, mid-mod. It's from Europe, Bauhaus, 1917, Germany, till the end of 1932, early 1933. But now here we are in California, and mid-mods have sort of become, like this guy, ubiquitous to California. When you think of California architecture, especially here in Sacramento, you see a lot of mid-century modern, even though it's not from here. Most people just assume that it is, much like that guy. Hence, they changed his name to the common pheasant. So, before we get started today, I'd like to thank listing agent Ashley Miller. She's with Scott Palmer Real Estate. Thank you very much. I really do appreciate when agents give me permission to do this stuff. Today's house, it's a big house, a lot of square footage, and it's actually a massive lot. That would also explain the price, $2,599,000. Why is it that much? Well, you're about to see. And as I said, much like our friend here, this house actually, the room I'm sitting in, most probably 1941, that's when the house was built, and that's why he's here. And yeah, that's not what this house looks like anymore. It looks much like him. He's now ubiquitous to California. It is definitely mid-mod architecture. So let's get started. So this house is 3,300 square feet. It's a big one. This is actually a sitting room. It's actually one of 3 sitting rooms. I know, that's how big the house is. And as you can see, there it is. And not much mid-mod in this room. I know, well aware. That's why this room was built in 1941. So you even got a lot of brick. So I like the brick, and it actually extends to the outside. So it's a nice look to it. So anyway, let's just go straight into what does look like mid-mod. All right. There's the dining room behind me. See these big windows? Gets better. Watch this. Look at that. That there is what we call a celestial window. Why? Because you can see the stars. I know, kind of cool. I actually just learned that recently myself. Like I said, mid-mod, I claim to be no expert. This is literally a journey, not a destination. And that's what those windows are called. See? So there you go. Much like a coyote after he's had a run-in with a particular bird and an anvil, you see the stars. So there you go. I like it. This is a really cool room. Now, obviously, most of you mid-mod people will be going, well, those beams would be unpainted. Maybe they would, maybe they wouldn't. In this house, it works. Like I said, this house is, it's been turned into mid-mod decades ago, and I like it. It's got some really cool features. So let's take a tour. And like I said, dining room, I love that light fixture. Very, very 70s, very cool. And there's some really cool artwork in this house too, by the way. I love this. I love the fact they have a piano in this big old room. That must sound amazing with these high ceilings. So we're gonna go straight down this end of the house. So right behind me, I'm gonna go look outside too, by the way, because the front door in this place is amazing. There's the front door. As you come in the front door, hard left, primary suite. So let's go there first. And let's just go right into this corner. So, very, very cool. That piece of furniture there, it actually conveys with the house. I don't even know how you'd get it out of the room, so I think that's why it's conveying with the house. That's a big piece of furniture. And I like this. This room, again, we've got a lot of this painted brick. And then that far wall on the wall with the Elmore, the entertainment, see, is this, it's a wallpaper, but it's like a basket weave. It's textured. It's not a flock. It's almost like a wicker chair almost, done as wallpaper. I like it. And then you come over here to the primary suite and the bathroom, for instance. And now we're into like it's very Palm Springs mid-mod. These wallpaper prints. I mean, and even the surface of the door. So, I mean, whoever owned this house prior, they definitely knew their mid-mod. They knew what they liked. And again, see, pocket doors. That's one thing I love about mid-mod is pocket doors. They just save so much space. They make so much sense, pocket doors. And they're everywhere in this property. There's a couple, I took a tour today, walked around. I did come on a brokerage tour a few weeks back. And there's stuff that I missed that I found today just poking around. It's very, very cool. Window coverings, again, very mid-mod. And I'm gonna go straight to this closet. It's like somebody liked their clothes. It's a nice closet. And again, these, very mid-century modern. Especially here in California, you see a lot of those on your mid-century modern homes. So we're gonna walk straight out of here. And what I am gonna do is a good idea because this house is so big, I'm gonna end up missing turning lights off. So we're just gonna do it as we video. I gotta remember where I found light switches. There we go. That's gonna be the name of the game today. See, they've like wallpapered light switches, so I can't find them all. This one we're gonna have to come back and find, I think. There we go. Boom. See? Easy. You know what? We'll do at the end of the video, I'll do an outside tour, walking. We're just gonna go to the inside of the house for now. Because this house being so big, we're gonna make it a little bit quick, else we end up with the videos too long. Wet sink, that's the bar. And what I like about this bar is it goes to the other side of the hallway. So you can access it from both sides. That's absolutely brilliant thinking. Now I've got some videos coming up that I've been looking at, and kitchens have been changed and they got shaker doors on, stuff like that. This house, like this is a mid-mod. People ask me like, well, what is a mid-mod door? Well, mid-mod tends to be what they call sort of organic architecture is the phrase is used. So you just use flat shapes. There's not a lot of, routing in stuff, recesses, none of that stuff. Everything is flat, which you don't laugh when you see the kitchen in this place because it's not a mid-mod kitchen, but we'll get to that. But this, like I said, the owners of this house, they understood for sure what mid-mod is. And it's great. It's a superb house that's been converted to mid-mod, which I like it. And here's that dining room, by the way. And there's the outside. We'll talk about outside too. And then we have that sitting room over there with the piano. This was the sitting room with our Pheasant, a little friend from China. There we go, sitting room number 2. Now we're gonna come into the kitchen. Now the kitchen, there it is. It's a good kitchen, it works. It's one of the things I'd fix on the house, and I would take this back and go to a mix of sort of a contemporary mid-mod design. This is more falls into straight contemporary. It's very 90s looking, but it's not. It doesn't need repair. It works. Design-wise, no, it doesn't work. But as a kitchen, it works. And when you're spending $2.6 million for a house, I would expect the kitchen to be perfect. And this is just design-wise, not my tastes. And now we have that formal dining room off the kitchen. We've got another dining room, which is large. You could easily get 6 people, a 6-person table in this room. No problem at all. Slide it out to a patio. This house is different too, and that's why I'm gonna walk around the outside. The front of the house is the back of the house. The back of the house is the front of the house. It's kind of a mishmash, but I like it because it works. Again, whoever these folks were, they knew how design works. And this room, sitting room number 3, probably my favorite room in the house. Even with the big open windows, the celestial window and all that, and I don't know, this room works for me. And so we're gonna walk to the end of it. I'm gonna show you this way. There's our little friend up there, but look at that ceiling. That's what I like about this. It's a very neat room. And also, I'm assuming this is part of this. The original part of this house is 1941. And this is all brick, this whole, all around. So this, again, is part of the central part of the house. It's very original. But it's neat. It's beautifully done. It's, even the original home It's not a bad place. I like it. Now, at the end of this is the third sitting room. There's this other wing we're going to go to, and then that takes us to the garages. There's what, three bedrooms? Three bedrooms down here. One's technically an office. And yeah, let's go take a walk. So, I'll give you a heads up. This bathroom, it's not bad. It's more in tune with our friend the Pheasant, to be honest. And but I like it, which is, I guess at the end of the day, it's eclectic. And I love eclectic. I'm eclectic. And so I would leave this. Absolutely. Maybe update the wallpaper and the light fixture that I'm staring at. But even then, I like the wallpaper. Or even the light fixture. It's got kind of a Tiffany look to it. But let's have a look. Isn't that cool? Now this is the best part. Look at that sink. Yeah, that screams eclectic, doesn't it? Oh, I love it. Absolutely. And it even has very 70s this. Look at this. If you ever stayed like in a Howard Johnson's, maybe if you're old enough to know what a Howard Johnson's is, it's got one of those like heated light bulbs. And so it kind of makes it, there's the timer for it. Kind of makes it like a steam room. They get really hot, by the way. It's crazy. But that was just like a thing. I don't know what it is. It's like those, you know, back in the day, like your motels, right? They had one of those in the bathroom and there was the vibrating bed, put the quarters in. It's just, I don't know, makes me laugh. Makes me think of that stuff. Shower, so it's a full bath. And now we're gonna go turn right on myself. And this is interesting. This is new. I rarely see this. Laundry room, bathroom. I kid you not. Laundry room. And then there is, there's a sink right here. And Formica, very 70s, very mid-mod. And again, see, plain drawer fronts. And what you'll do is, for the handles, you don't have a handle. They just like chamfer this off, right? So when this closes, you do that, put your finger in. The drawers are done that way. Very mid-mod. See that all over String Brothers, Carter Sparks homes, all day long. I like seeing it. It's nice, very cool. And then, again, just close this door. So we have a toilet behind me. We have a full shower. And then, like I said, we have that vanity unit and the laundry behind me. But, again, pocket door. It's such a brilliant invention. I don't know why they've gone away. Need more pocket doors. Like cowbell. Need more pocket doors. All right. And then this, again, it's with the light fixtures. Look at this. These people get it. Got a globe. Oh, how mid-mod. This, it's actually has a bedroom, is what the listing puts it as, but also states you could use this as an office because I'd never get any work done, by the way, if this was my home office. And we're going to go out here, but we're on a 2-acre lot. We're actually in Sierra Oaks Vista. This is, the reason for the price is the neighborhood, but this is the largest lot in the neighborhood. It's 2 acres is what the listing has. It has county assessors, if you want to get down to fine tooth, get down to brass tacks. It is 1.97. That's a big lot. That's, you know, the green thumb of me is going like, that's a lot of carrots and potatoes I could be planting. And I'd be staring at them all day here, watching them grow. Literally, I would. Because it's brilliant. Absolutely. Coolest thing ever. So let's get out of this office bedroom. Let's go see the other two. And again, with the lights, look at this. Oh, I don't know. What are you going to do to buy this house, right? Very mid-mod again with the window fixtures, which I like. And then we're going to come down here. And this, like, see, we got these like tile floors down this wing of the house. Makes light. It's easy to clean up, right? And then again, so this is the last bedroom. See this? Another built-in desk. I like it. And this is actually the front garden, which we're gonna take a walk around. But there we go. And then we're gonna go, let's go see the garage, and then that'll put us outside. And we'll take a walk. All right, here we go. So, remember how I said the front of the house, the back of the house, back of the house is the front of the house? You'll see why. So we're in the garage. It's a 3-car garage. It is massive, by the way. Very deep. Look at that. I'm right at the garage doors. As you can see that right here. Again, it's my personal gripe, unpainted garage floor. I just prefer when they're painted. Makes life clean. But this would be a big job to paint. That's a lot of square footage for a garage. It's huge. It is finished, all the walls. Plywood, but they're finished, which I do like. I'd paint all that. So let's go outside to the garden. There's something cool outside, Rich. I have not seen in America, and have not seen since I was a kid with my granddad. And for those of you who watch the channel, I've talked about him before. It was my mom's dad. Brilliant man. Absolutely superb. And one of the things he used to take me to when I was a kid, it's the most boring thing on the planet, by the way. Sorry, granddad, but not terribly exciting. Pigeon racing. So the pigeons start in one place, and you can watch them leave, which they usually pull up in big trucks, 18-wheelers, and then they take off. And then they go fly to a destination, which could be 100, 200 miles away. So the other thing is, if you want to watch the pigeon race, you either be at the start or you have to be at the finish. That is it. And, which is so bizarre. But yeah, my granddad liked it. So I was a kid. What am I going to do? Say no? So anyway, so I saw this structure. It made me chuckle because I haven't seen one in, I've lived in America 36, 37 years. It's a pigeon coop, not a chicken coop. Like, and it's like, and they used to release them from here to practice because you got like the chutes where they come out of, which is right here. It's been boarded up now, but that was so cool. That made me chuckle when I saw that because I think I was about 8 last time I saw one. So cool. It made me think of my granddad, but there we go. So this lot is 2 acres. That's a big lot. And like I said, the front of the house is the back of the house, the back of the house is the front of the house. And this is why. This is the garage. Okay? 3 cars. The driveway goes from the front of the house all the way around the back. It's huge. This is the largest lot in the neighborhood. So look at that. I mean, I always like to throw dinner parties. I'd never have any problem finding a place for my guests to park. It's unreal. So let's take a walk to the front of the house. And as you can see, so that back garden, it goes all the way around behind the pigeon coop and then butts up to the neighbors. But this, look at that. That's what 2 acres, and you're not hearing a peep. It's so quiet. And the reason why I want to come for a walk this way, I want to show you something, is that celestial window on the house. Look at that. That's just beautiful. That is so, I mean, that's what you're paying for. And 2 acres, of course, which I just love. And then, I mean, there's the primary, and that's where the piano is. But the primary suite's just on the edge here, nice and quiet. And it's at the opposite end of the house of all the bedrooms. Oh, so peaceful. I couldn't imagine. It's just great. It's fantastic. And we're still walking. Here we go. We're now to the front of the house, which, like I said, the garages are in the back, so you have to drive around your whole house to park your car, which I kind of like. If you think about it, like a security feature is, right? If you come home, most people, you just pull into your driveway. You don't know what's around the back of your house. There's someone back there waiting for you. You have no idea. I didn't even think about it until just now. This house, you pull in the front of the house, yeah, looks secure. Drive around, all around the back. You get to see the whole house before you step foot in it. I kind of like that. This is the front door. Look at that. That's just, I love it. Superb piece of design. And then, like I said, again, front of the house, back of the house. There's no, this is the sliders from one of the sitting rooms. You come out and you can hang out front here. There's a sitting area, which I love it. So let's walk in the front door, see how that feels, shall we? Because look at this. Now, look at that. And these front doors go all the way up. They're a bit of an illusion, which is really cool. There's only one other home I've seen this on that we've done. That was one with the pool in the front yard. Again, front of the house, back house, front of the house almost concept. And with that front door, that actual front door was not an illusion. It went all the way up. It was a massively tall front door. This is, no, the front door's been cut. But when you approach it, because it's painted black, you can't really see the line. So, but it goes all the way up, the finish. But that's not how it works. So we're gonna open it and walk away so you can see. See? It's beautifully done. Like the architecture is, on this home, the touches are phenomenal. And that's a hard thing to do. You see a lot of houses of remodels, adding onto an existing structure. And invariably, they get it wrong. This, they don't. Like, they clearly, when they bought the home, like mid-mod. And whoever did this, I mean, the folks that used to live here, it's been a family for decades from what I understand. And so I don't know when the addition was done. The agent wasn't exactly sure either, if it was done with them or with folks before. But whoever did, it's just beautiful. And it's just like this room here. Absolutely. It's such a brilliant place to be. It really is. It's just so peaceful in here. You don't hear a darn thing what's going outside at all. I like it. I do. I would buy this, $2.6 million. Some may shake your head and think that's a crazy amount for a house, but you're on the largest lot in the neighborhood, and people pay for that. They pay a premium. So yeah, this is a good house. Love it. Anyway, all right, folks. Well, once again, my name is Alister, your host, The Modern Modernist. Ashley Miller, thank you so much. I really appreciate you letting me do this video today. It's always great when other agents let me do this. I like it. So thank you. And if you do want to come see the house, call me. It is by appointment only. Preferred that way anyway, because it just is. But anyway, give me a call. I'll gladly give you a tour, write you an offer, and we'll go from there. That would be great. So be good to each other, humans. Once again, thank you. Please like and subscribe. I really do appreciate you guys taking time out of your day. So take care, guys. Bye-bye.